just been spending a little bit of time here in our village, just cleaning up some of the natural generation, some of the farms that were kind of scattered around up on the hill up here. You can see some of the path blocks. There were some houses that spawned in up there. Of course, all of our villagers are gone, except for a few guys that I have trapped in here. They're getting a little sassy with me right now. But eventually I'd really like to get this village, where all the doors of the houses are kind of facing in towards the road, and get a little bit more, what would you call it, city planning going on in here to make this place feel a little bit more immersive, you could say. I want it to feel navigatable and natural. And if we go back over here, this is what we're going to work on today. Is I really want the path between the village that's up here to link up to the starter house that we've created. And so, I want this road to kind of wind this way. And my reason for that is just, I really like the framing of these trees here. It gives us a good view of the starter house as we're walking the path. And I want a reason in game for why the path kind of curves off to the side here. So we're going to figure out something. We're going to chop down this tree here to quit blocking our view here. And we'll create the path that kind of winds around. And we're going to create our diagonal bridge that goes across. Because I'm getting a bit tired of swimming across this every single day. It's getting a bit annoying. I really love that little construction site. We'll do more of that later. But even the path here from our house, why can I not run? I'm hungry. But the path from our house down here, is just a simple little path that leads to the water for now. But I want this to feel immersive as well. I want this path to come down, wind down, maybe some lighting along the path, and go across the bridge here. So let's get started on that. I am really excited to show you guys this. So we walk around here and we have our view. And I really, really like this. And I figured out the way that I want to frame this and kind of have the reason for this path heading off in this direction is I want this massive spruce tree right here, which hopefully that'll make up for cutting down this guy over here. And our prayer to the forest won't go unanswered. But if we look over here, I'll get this tree built up. We've got a few little stones over here, and the path kind of winds around. Now this is something that I'm really, really excited about. I love making rocks that look like they're embedded in the landscape. I really like the depth here as it goes down, and I really like using the walls here to just add that tiny, tiny bit of extra depth. And I actually got that idea, maybe not for the walls, but for the diorite kind of poking out of the stone there from over here in our village. You can kind of see a little bit there. I just really like the way that diorite kind of peeks through. Almost reminds me of kind of some of the rock faces and stuff if you've ever been to Yosemite, California. I would really like to transform the entire wall of the mountain here that's on the backdrop of this village and kind of have that cliff or bluff leading all the way up to our bulbous rock. But it looks like the sun's getting a little bit lower, and I want to make it over to our starter house to show you guys what it looks like as the sun goes down, because I really like the path that comes down with all the lighting and stuff that we've got now. And then this is our diagonal bridge that we've got going on. And I like it a lot. And I even made it high enough so that whenever we go boating around, we can easily get under it. It's perfect. But let's get up here for sunset and see what this path looks like at night. And as the sun sinks down, we got some of our particles out here. And look at this path. I love the immersiveness of it. I love that these little lampposts are kind of perfectly spaced out, but not so close together that it's all really, really well lit. I really like the kind of circles of light that are around here and kind of fade in the darkness between each one of them. It goes all the way down to the bridge and leads us off into the forest and the path that goes to the village. I see that guy spawning right there. I'm gonna sleepy, sleepy, sleep. Let's go build this tree, huh? So what do you think? This is my first custom tree that I've ever built here. And I like the shape of it. I don't think it's a perfect tree, but we'll always, as we kind of walk this path to and fro, if we ever see any kind of changes that kind of always stick out to us, we'll go in and adjust it. But I do really like the trunk area. I like all the moss and the rocks, kind of the root system underneath the tree. And I like how these leaves here kind of almost create like a shadow underneath the tree. And I really like the rocks off to the side here. And ultimately, its purpose as a frame for our starter house, I'm enjoying. I would really like to, move these trees out of the way, maybe have another one of these, maybe a few smaller ones. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. But ultimately, I really like the way that this path is turning out. And so now, as I'm, running back and forth between my starter house and my village, it has a nice lived-in feel to it. It feels like a place I'm actually walking. But there is one other thing that I would like to do while we're over here. I'm not wearing armor. I don't know that I'm ready for this. Let's go. I am brave. And I got things to do. Oh, is this the strap to get them to shoot themselves? Ow. Oh, I don't want to die to a blueberry bush. Okay, got a second. I'm terrified right now. Look at all these arrows. Ow. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, not next to the holy tree. Maybe we should suit up this time. Alright, let's wait for him right here. We got this. Wait for him. Oh no. Please, stop. Don't shoot. Oh. Alright, that only took a few tries there. But we did finally kill those guys. Didn't lose anything along the way. But you saw that I stuck these two guys up here. Just small little details like that. As we get access to newer blocks in the game, as we, kind of walk past the same place over and over and over, I always like to look it over and to add new details. and we'll spice this up some more. There's something about this that doesn't feel right to me, and I'm not sure if there's just no pop of color here. It's a lot of brown. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, we'll get back to this village soon enough. We have a lot of things that we want to do with these villagers and with the new houses, all of that kind of stuff. But for now, our path is done and we're having a good time. Thanks for watching.